Welcome everybody to today's podcast. I, Pearl Sukhadia, along with my colleague Hiya Makhani, a student of International Institute of Hotel Management, Ahmedabad, will be talking about the culinary journey of Egypt, Gift of Nile. Today, we both are traveling through Egyptian kitchen, from banks of Nile to royal banquets, from ancient grains to modern gastronomy, because Egyptian cuisine isn't just food, it's civilization on a plate. And if I talk about Egypt, it's world oldest civilization, the home to pyramids, pharaoh, and a culture that has evolved thousands of years. Yet it is deeply rooted in its tradition. So, if we talk about Egyptian civilization, why do you think food plays a central role in understanding its history? So, I think food reflects how Egyptians lived, worked, and believed. Agriculture, religious offerings, trades, and even social hierarchy revolved around food. Breads and beers were wages for workers, offerings for gods, and a symbol of life. This makes cuisine a mirror of Egyptian civilization itself. The river Nile functioned as Egyptian natural food system, regulating seasons, crops, and survivals. So, what do you think that how exactly the Nile shaped Egyptian food habits? The Nile annual flooding deposited the fertile soil, which allows consistent production of wheat, legumes, barley, food, and vegetables. This encouraged storage and the food preservation techniques, and it also made Egypt the grain supplier to the ancient empires. And now, if we move towards its iconic dish, koshari. So, if we talk about koshari, it is also known as Egypt's national dish. Why do you think it represents modern Egyptian identity so well? Actually, koshari reflects Egyptian layered history, rice from east, pasta from European influence, and lentils from ancient traditions. It, it is affordable, filling, vegetarian, and widely eaten, making it a symbol of equality and unity in modern Egyptian society. But do you know that full madamas has survived thousands of years? So, ma'am, why do you think such a simple dish has endured across generations?
If we talk about historical influence in Egypt, Egypt has experienced multiple rulers. Which period do you think influenced Egypt cuisine the most?
So I think the Islamic period has strongest influence in introducing spices, rice, slow cooking and sweet savory combinations. However, what's remarkable is how Egypt absorbed these influences without losing its culinary identity. So, now if we talk about techniques and ingredients of Egypt, Egyptian cooking relies heavily on techniques rather than complex equipments. So, how do dishes like molakhai reflect this?
I think molakhai requires precise timing. If we overcook it, it ruins the texture and aroma. This reflects how the culinary knowledge has been inherited through orally and practically, not due to written recipes. Even we talked about Egyptian hospitality. Festivals have been main part of it. So I want to know how do the festivals have really shaped Egyptian food culture?
Actually, about this, what I feel is festivals like Eid al-Fitr emphasizes generosity, communal eatings, and celebrations. Fasting periods encourages plant-based seasonal cookings, slow showing balance between indulgence and restraints. So at IIHM Ahmedabad, technology is not replacing traditions, it is protecting and enhancing it through the AI ecosystem.
If I talk about IHM AI ecosystem, it integrates artificial intelligence into hospitality education to make learning personalized and industry relevant. And if I talk about IHM Regna GPT, it acts as a 24/7 mentor and help the student to prepare for interviews, understand the global cuisines, and improve the communication skills. And it really helped me to clear many of the interview rounds. So I would like to know about the exciting part about AI Namaste which IHM has.
So, AI Namaste ensures technology is used with ethics, respect, and cultural sensitivity, reflecting Indian values in global hospitality education. This ecosystem allows students to connect heritage knowledge like Egyptian cuisine with modern hospitality demands.
True, competition today are just not about the cooking skills. But hey, how Young Chef Olympiad important for the global culinary culture?
Actually, YCO is one of the largest student chef competition in the world, organized by International Institute of Hotel Management. It brings together 45 plus countries, enduring young chefs. It brings together 45 plus countries, encouraging young chefs to showcase their national cuisines while innovating responsibilities.
True, the focus of YCO is innovating without losing its souls, preserving authenticity with applying modern techniques. But how do you think Egypt is participating in it?
For Egypt in YCO 2026, Egypt will be represented by Yusuf Ibrahim Abdul Rahim Mohammed, mentored by young chef Hagar Islahim Abdul Rahim Mohammed Salam. They will represent Egyptian cuisine on a global stage, sharing its history, sustainability, and cultural depth.
If we talk about sustainability, it's not new to the Egypt. Seasonal harvesting, shared food practices, zero waste cooking, and preservation methods really represent how true they respect the land. And really, the YCO turns chef not into just a cultural ambassador, it's more about that. But do you think Egyptian cuisine teaches us the food is a memory, identity, and survival?
From the Nile to modern kitchen, it reflects resilience and continuity.
At IIHM and YCO, food becomes the language that connects civilization, where every dish tells a story and every chef becomes a storyteller.
So this is Hia and Pearl signing off.